Welcome to today's life lesson. Have you bought a car or negotiated the price of a car and felt like you got screwed or won? If you have, share your experience in the comments. I want to know about it. Also, if you like these videos, like the button and subscribe. This life lesson is about the first time that I bought a car from my own money. I did a lot of research on Consumer Reports and other websites to know exactly what I needed in a car. I also found out what was extra. After I identified what I needed, I went to different dealership websites about 100 miles out from where I lived. It's kind of excessive, but the more the merrier, because I would go to the internet sales manager at that dealership, not physically, just through the phone or through email, and I'd tell them, I want this car on your lot. And then they would tell me the price. And from there, I would say, well, San Dimas is offering it for $1,000 less. And I had no reason to BS. I was literally using the exact prices that the other dealerships were giving me, give or take. But for the most part, I just had a lot of options. So negotiation was not that difficult. Eventually, I narrowed it down to my number one dealership, and they were offering the lowest price out of the 10 that I talked to. And they wouldn't go any lower, and to be honest, it didn't seem fair for them to go lower. So I ended up going there, and I had in the back of my mind that if things went south, I could always go to number two. And as expected, things did go south. About a few hours in my experience at the dealership, they started to change the terms. The prices started changing. And all of a sudden, I said, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to the valley. I'm going to this dealership in the valley. They're offering me a better price. And as I got up and left, they basically said, wait a minute. Okay, we'll go ahead and do it like we talked about on the phone. So I got the car and I got it at the price that I was expecting. So today's life lesson, or lessons, there are two, is number one, know what you want in a car and know what's extra. And number two, talk to as many dealerships as possible. I would say try 10, because when you have all these suitors vying for your interest, you're going to end up going and finding the best one for you. But don't be afraid to leave suitor number one, especially if they start breaking their word, because they will come crawling back.